Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we have a very easy recipe which is pickled pineapple. This pineapple pickle is similar to our sweet and tangy boar and figs recipe that we made with the slight changes to it. My ingredients are I have 2 small pineapple which I peeled and cleaned and cut them into bite size, and I removed most likely the people say the eyes. I have 2 pepper that I cubed. You can use different color peppers like green, red or yellow. Here I have 3 small green apples that are sliced. I'm also adding in 3 tablespoons of apricot jam, 3 tablespoons of my mixed pickle masala, which has crushed chilies, cinnamon, black pepper, methi seeds, dhania seeds, all combined in one. And I'm also using 2 teaspoons of mustard seed and 2 teaspoons of sesame seed. Then for my boiling, I'm going to use 3 cups of white vinegar, 3/4 cup of white sugar, and half a cup of maizena. I'll also need a 1/4 cup of oil to do the braising, and I have some fresh curry leaf to add on, a teaspoon of fine salt, and half a teaspoon of Kasuri Methi to garnish. We're going to start by making of the syrup. For my syrup, firstly I am going to mix up my vinegar, sugar and maizena. This is my 3/4 cup of sugar that I am going to pour in, and to this I am going to add 3 cups of white vinegar and stir it in. This is 3 cups of vinegar, and I'm also going to add in my half a cup of maizena, so this is the mixture that I made. I have my pot on medium heat, and I'm going to add in my 1/4 cup of oil to it. I will allow my oil to heat up. My oil has heated up. To my oil, I'm going to firstly put in my curry leaf. To my curry leaf, I'm adding in my sesame seed. I'll allow this to fry a little. I'm also going to add in my mustard seed and allow this to pop. I'm going to add in my pickle masala. Very quickly, I'm going to add in my syrup. And also my salt. I'll keep stirring because I wouldn't want this to form lumps. I will allow my syrup to come up to the simmer and it will thicken quickly. My syrup has thickened, and I'm going to switch my stove off and allow this to cool completely, and thereafter, in the meantime, I am going to sterilize my glass bottles for the filling of the pickle. Here's my sauce it's gone nice and thick and it's cooled down. If you like to adjust this thinner, you can add in a cup of boiling water, and if you want it sweeter, you can add more sugar to your taste, but it's optional. To my sauce, I'm gonna add in my jam. And I'll stir in the jam into the sauce. And for some reason, if you are making it thin with boiling water, you have to allow it to cool again completely. To my pineapple, I'm going to add in my apples. When I cut my apples to avoid it getting brown, I added a little bit of lemon juice to it. Now I'm going to pour in my sauce into my fruits. I'm going to give this a good stir. Here my fruits are mixed up with the sauce. Then I'm going to just crush my Kasuri Methi by rubbing it together with my hands. And now I'm ready to pack them in my bottle. Here I have my pickle jar, which I sterilized, and I'm ready to pack in my pineapple pickle. Here's my pineapple pickle, all packed up in a pickle jar. This is already ready to eat, but if you allow it to stand for a few days, it will get much more tastier and the fruits will release its own liquids, making the sauce a little bit thinner. That's the reason why we start off with a thick sauce. For a longer shelf life, you can store this into the fridge. Because the fruits are not cooked, so it wouldn't have a very long shelf life, but it is so delicious you will want to eat it as quick as possible. This recipe has been passed to me from my big sister-in-law, and I want to say a very big thanks to her. And nevertheless, you must give this a try. And thank you all for watching and enjoy.